I just want to share a little story with you that will hopefully motivate you to get started, and if you have started, to complete and finish your journey. Okay, so my journey on this brand impact 365 mission that I'm on, it actually started a couple months ago, earlier this year. It's 2025. So my journey started earlier in the year. And my grandmother was staying with us, and so many things were happening in my life at the time, okay? Things that were completely out of my control, all right? I had a very close family member get hurt, okay? Almost could have been fatal, okay? And that was very mentally draining, okay? And then on top of that, like I said, then my grandmother came to stay for a bit with us, and that was not draining, but it's just, again, having unexpected, because again, this was an unexpected finance as well. So financially, I just realized that I wasn't in the place I wanted to be, right? When unexpected things came up, I made a way. We made a way to get things done, but then I ended up, we were in a hole, right? Trying to dig ourselves out, trying to get out of this financial trap. Okay, the trap is that most of us, we get our money. As soon as we get our money, we pay our bills or we buy what we want to just kind of make ourselves feel good, and then we're back to being broke, and then we wait for the cycle to start all over again, right? Get paid, pay the bills, get some things we need, and we're broke for the next cycle. So I didn't like that cycle. I didn't like I guess I call it Groundhog's Day, right? Because you're just kind of, you're expecting. Okay, I know what I got, my bills I got to pay. As soon as I get paid, it's already gone. Before you even get paid, right? In your mind, you've already had to pay the electric bill, the gas bill, the phone bill, the cable bill. Like, you already had to pay all of these things, and then you're left with like a couple dollars just to maybe get some clothes, some food, or something. It's just very stressful. And I didn't want to be in that trap anymore. So I decided to start on this journey. I start thinking about ways that I can actually do something different, right? If you continue to do the same thing over and over and over again, there's no change. You're going to keep getting the same outcome. That's that Groundhog's Day effect I talked about earlier, right? Where you're just stuck in this hamster wheel every day doing the same thing over and over. You got to do something different. And so I decided to do something different with this journey that I'm on, trying to figure out, what can I do, right? What can I do to change our lifestyle, our living arrangement, so that way, we are better prepared when life, tries to give us the uppercut, the 1-2, right? So, from that, I start reading. I don't know. I think I went on it's like a YouTube search. That's where it started. I went on YouTube and started searching. I don't even know. I can't give you the details, because it was at the time when I was going through it, my mind was racing all over the place trying to find answers, right? I went kind of on like a spiritual journey, but then it was more like then I went on like a psychology journey. I start thinking about spiritually, like what is it like that I want to do. Then I start thinking mentally, psychology, what would make me feel like I'm more successful, right? Then I start learning about different personality types, what type of personality I was, and it like was like a snowball effect, or they call it like the rabbit hole, right? I jumped into the YouTube rabbit hole and started just learning about all this random stuff. And all this random, how YouTube suggests new videos to you, right? All these random things, again, it just, the way it happened, it just feels like it's meant to be, because I can't even explain how it came about, but it did. So one day I'm on my little YouTube journey, and I see a video that pops up from a guy named Myron Golden. Okay. and the title of it was something like the business blueprint in the Bible or something like that. And I was like, I'm a little interested. Let me see what this is about. So I click on it, I listen to it, and I was like, wow, I never actually had a correlation between what you learn in the Bible and how you apply it to business. And that's what he does, Myron Golden. And I start watching more and more of his videos. And the more that I started watching, the more I realized that I had something, I just didn't know what it was. And it started me on another rabbit hole. Now I start learning about other people like Myron Golden. I start learning about Myron Golden, Russell Brunson, Natalie Dawson, Layla Hormozi, Alex Hormozi, Rachel Acosta, Calloway. Like I start learning about all these different influencers and different coaches and people who help others. And I realized that's what I want to do. I want to help other people. So one of the things that I learned though is all these people say that when you go on this journey, okay, to help others, there's like a lot of transformation that needs to happen for yourself first, right? And I understood it at the time, but I didn't realize how much of a transformation it is until I'm actually in it. So I just wanted to give you a a realistic time frame, a realistic understanding of when you start your journey towards, again, becoming a business leader, business owner, entrepreneur, brand, some type of brand, where you are providing some type of service, some type of product, whatever business it is, right? When you're on your journey to start, it takes about a good 6 months, okay, on average, okay? Some people can do it quicker, some people do it a little longer, but around 6 months it takes for the average business owner, average startup business entrepreneur to find their like traction, their stride in the industry, in their business, right? So that's from completely having the idea and then taking that idea, and now you're getting customers, you're helping others, your content is scheduled, like you've got your system, your frameworks in place. So if you're just starting on this journey, don't get discouraged, right? If it's been a couple of months and you just feel like, I don't see anything yet, okay, don't get frustrated, okay? On average, it takes 6 months. Now, that doesn't mean if you're past 6 months, you are not on track, okay? Because I also know some people. I've been a part of this group that again, it's a community that helps different entrepreneurs and things. And the one woman, she said she was a part of this group for 2 years, and she made a post saying today was the first day that I actually got a client, and I've been a part of this group for 2 years trying to figure it out. So I was like, wow. So again, everybody's on their own time frame. I'm not telling you this to feel like, oh my goodness, I gotta get it done in 6 months. I'm telling you this to give you a guide, okay? Just to give you a framework of understanding that it does take time for you to set up your frameworks, your system, especially if you're doing it all by yourself. Now, if you've got a team in place, if you've got the finances where you can hire employees and a marketing team and all that, then it's a lot quicker. But I'm talking about those who are just doing it on their own, like me right now, and just understanding that if you're running all the roles yourself at the moment, it will take some time. So don't worry, friend. All right. You are on track. Okay, as long as you finish and you complete, you're on track. That's it. Okay, so focus on that. Focus on the outcome. Focus on staying consistent. Keep going. And just know that very soon you're going to make it, friend. You're going to hit that breakthrough point and it's going to feel so good. You can do your little celebration dance, right? And then let me know when that happens so I can do a little celebration dance with you, right? Drop it in the comments. Let me know, friend. What are you working on? What is it that you are trying to, formulate, get it together? And then, let me know, how is it coming? Maybe I can give you a little bit of a little pep talk. Maybe I can help you towards your direction a little easier. Let me know. Friend, I appreciate you so much. Till next time, stay bright, stay beautiful, and keep on smiling. Later, Gator. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then like and subscribe to support Brand Impact 365 with LaMorvielle. And if you are struggling with your brand impact, then watch the next video.